We've been surprised.
Okay, they're back.
Let's go. Come on down.
You're on camera.
All right, you guys, I'm not Lisa Barshinger, but I am Lisa Barshinger's husband. Coming back in, I only got a 20-minute lunch break. So my wife is just so kind. You guys must be down at the Northern Central Railway. Give Day on the Go Crew C. Take it away. Should tell us what you're all about down there.
Hey, thank you very much, everybody. We are back, and we are here at Northern Central Railway, and I'm here with Ashley Zimmerman, Executive Director for the Railway here. Ashley, tell us a little bit about your organization.
Hi, thank you so much for coming down here to beautiful New Freedom. It's nice to have everyone down here. So here down in New Freedom, the home of Northern Central Railway, our mission is economic development for York County. So what's really crazy, we have over 20,000 visitors a year at our tourist attraction, which means we're bringing in over $2.5 million of economic impact every single year to the community. And that's what our founders, Bill Simpson and Reed Anderson, had in mind when we started over 14 years ago. So we are making an economic impact in the community. So we're bringing new businesses into town. We're bringing tourists into the town that are all spending their dollars here and making it a better life for all of us that live here in York County. So that's our economic impact and our mission here in York County.
That's wonderful. We appreciate that. I think what people might not appreciate is just the cost of maintaining such an operation and why today Give Local York is so important to your organization.
Yeah, so today our goal is to raise $15,000. We're really close. We're at $12,000, so please make that donation. So we run our train every single weekend, okay? So best way to support us, other than today, is to buy tickets at northerncentralrailway.com. And so we have 3 trains, and as you can imagine, they are not cheap to maintain. So I've got one coming right here over my shoulder. So this is our beautiful number 17. We just had a rebuild, which was over $500,000. So that is not cheap, as you can imagine. And then we also have our track maintenance, which is close to over $1 million every single year. So our train ticket, which is on average between $25 to $30, barely begins to cover what we do. So your donations really support our general operations. So that's why it's so important to support.
And could you tell us a little bit about the guests you have here?
Yeah, so we like to do a little bit of something for everybody at every age. We love to see multiple families come in every day. That's what we love. You know, every weekend we see 3-year-olds come in with their families and their grandparents, and that's what we really love to see, right? So I've got a couple special guests here today. So I've got, let me see here, we specialize in history. We started off with the Civil War. That's why we have our 1860 replica steam engine. So I think I've got U.S. Grant here. And then we also have our amazing Cowboy Weekend, which is also the second weekend of every October. So I got a wild cowboy here. And then who doesn't love Christmas? And doesn't trains go perfectly with Christmas? So Santa Claus came to see us on vacation here. Yeah? And then we have our wonderful conductors, which are part of our excursions every single day. They tell the amazing history of York County along the Heritage Rail Trail. And then we got the Easter Bunny. We just celebrated Easter here. We had over 700 guests joined us for Easter. The Easter Bunny came back to join us too. And then one of the excursions that we also offer every single, once a month actually, is our bike aboard program. So we're located down here in New Freedom, and we run along the Heritage Rail Trail. We start in New Freedom, and we actually go the whole way through the Howard Tunnel up to Burlhart Station. So you can actually ride your bike one direction and ride the train another direction too. So it's a really fun excursion. So you want to check out the cab?
Actually, before we go, I understand that today is a special day for you as Executive Director. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Oh yeah, so today is my 6th anniversary with the organization. So I can't believe I've been here for 6 years. So it's pretty exciting.
And part of that celebration and what we want to celebrate here is from York Water Company, we have what we call the ripple effect. And we're going to ask Ashley just to poke her hand in one of these slots here. And there is a monetary surprise.
Yeah.
$30.
So on behalf of York Water Company, an additional $30 to be donated to such a wonderful organization And we appreciate everything you do for the economic impact here in York. And if you want to take
Thank you. Yes.
over here.
We love York water. We put that good York water inside this tank too. So let's come on over and you can check out our cab here. So this is the William H. Simpson 17. This is the youngest steam engine in the world. So how cool is that that is right here in York County, right? Come on up. You want to get up here in the cab?
Are they gonna blow the whistle? Because that would be like the coolest thing.
All right. So we have our engineer, Leroy Noggle here.
How you do?
And then we've got our fireman, Brian Seeger.
That's
Yeah?
right. Yeah.
So this is how it all happened. But I'm going to let the guys explain this because I just make the money from the organization. But go ahead, Leroy. Take it from here.
All right. This is a typical replica of an 1880 style locomotive. We have various things. On my side, this unit here is the Johnson bar. We call it forward is forward, back is reverse. These two are your brakes. That's the train brake, that's the engine brake. This is for my cylinders. That's the throttle to make it go. This is your sight glass to see how much water you have in the boiler. We burn recycled motor oil, and I'll let Brian handle that side of it.
Oh, thank you, Leroy. This is your fuel feed. This is a damper to allow air in. Got a blower to blow more air in if I need it, and an atomizer to atomize the fuel so that it burns properly. We can add water to the boiler to cool it down if we need by opening an injector and dumping water into it.
Hey, can we get a send off here? So let's see if we can get a send off here. Send it back to the studio with a whistle.
Oh, yeah, that's what we were hoping for.
Excellent. Hey, thank you from Northern Central Railway. We appreciate all your donations today. Please remember us.
Yeah.
Thanks so much. You guys rock for doing that. I was hoping that we would hear the whistle. We had the crews yelling behind us and everything like that. So I'm glad we were unintentionally on the same page. So that worked out well. Shout outs to the Northern Central Railway and everything that you guys are doing to help maintain that piece of history. I think it's super cool. I think at least those little boys I can speak for as growing up, we're fans of trains. So I don't know, Natalie, if trains were
Not really.
not your jam. Okay, and that's okay. So that's quite all right.